We'll start that again because we sort of had the advert go and whatnot and everything like that. So we are not on holiday this week. We are on holiday next week because the agency called me in and stuff like that. So we're only going to be doing an hour episode on FortressCraft Evolved tonight, and we're going to do an hour episode on the Halcynia Minecraft straight afterwards. And let's see what we got. First of all, we probably will only get one attack in tonight. We're going to be 25 minutes. We're 586 at the moment. I can't remember what we are making. I can't even remember if we're on the right bit. If we're on... No, we're not on Minecraft. We're on... We should be on FortressCraft. So let's do... Oh, come on. Okay, now we're on FortressCraft. Okay, for the Twitch channel. So many things to remember when you stream. It is just incredible. So we're going to see what we need, and I think it's gold. We've only got 9 left to go, and we've got 2 there. So let's get some more gold, okay? Because that is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be trying to get that done. So I hope everybody's had a good day or a good night or a good evening or a good whatever where you are in the world. There we go. Control and M to get the music off. And while we're here, we will just take all of our bits. We've got to do Control and T as well. Not sure if I like these white things on the front of this. I think it kind of spoils it. Makes it look a bit tacky. What probably would be better is just some lights, you know, 3 little lights, something instead. But yeah, you know, it's it kind of doesn't fit in with the game. Yeah, I mean, these are just I don't know, like I said, feels tacky. But we are trying to get the rest of the gold done because we want the rest of the research done, and that will be done as soon as we got all this gold done. You know, this is what we're doing. So hopefully it won't be done today, but hopefully we can get it done during the week, and then we can start researching minecarts, because what I want is from level 30 minus 30 upwards, I'm going to use T1 lines where we need them. Occasionally we're going to be using T2s. What we're also going to be doing is from the cold level upwards we will be using T2s, because that will get rid of the Minox. And the cold cavern and below we're going to be using minecarts. Okay, that's my idea at the moment. I don't know how minecarts work. I have no idea. Don't know if there have been any fixes for them or anything like that. So we've got another 900 units of gold going there. Now what's our threat level? our threat level has gone to 555. Okay, so it's kind of dropping. So we are getting to the point where hopefully we can go and look for a little bit of biomass now, because what I want to do is we want to have a look at this. I think because I've got really nothing else to build, except for on the macerator. Yeah, we could expand our macerator, but I'm in no real rush to do that. I'll go and see if we can make one. But I think we're gonna go and go and have a look for some I've got one there, so let's make 3 more. We've got 4 there. Okay, we've got 4 there. Because what we want to start doing now is getting rid of our junk. So again, what we're going to be doing here, this is going to be, like I said, where our do I need to keep one? No. Where our quarry's going to be coming in. Okay, so we do need to start getting rid of some of the junk, and obviously the quarry's all going to feed into here. You're going to need a minimum of 2 to 4 yeah, 2 to 4 macerators, and don't forget, it all depends on the speed you want to go at. The faster you go, the more output and stuff you've got to have. Okay, and you know, it kind of does go quite quickly. Now we are kind of getting a little bit low on this. We're alright, yeah, because of our, I think, is that our drill head? Do we need to go and check on this? Let's just double check our drill head, because this is an important one for us. This is coal, so we can see that the standard cutter head, okay, we're only getting 1, so we do need to go and fix that. Okay, because obviously we want to keep that going all the time. It would be nice if we had a drill head hopper, so we could make a load of drill heads and just drop them in there, because having to go round and check all your drill heads can be a little bit of a pain, you know. So we need a drill head. So what are we looking for here? We got an organic, we've got organic heads, so we can make, we're gonna make 2 of these, okay, because we want we, like I said, coal is very important. The others, not really bothered whether they have them or not, but like I said, it would be nice if we could attach to the drill somehow, you know, probably just in front of it, just here, a hopper where we could add quite a few drill heads, and as a drill head was used, yeah, we could get more of them out, you know. I mean, you can see this because these get down really quickly, you know. and we do need to upgrade that to a fusion head. Now, just for those of you that are not familiar with this, normally we used to have had to jump to get over. If you now press W, you don't have to jump, okay? There's no jumping now. You just walk upstairs, run over anything, yeah, and you just go the direction you want to go, and away you go. So yeah, don't worry about that too much now, because that is being done. So let's go and see how long we got. We got 15 minutes. Let's have a look, see if we can get that drill head up. Fusion. So we need copper and tin. So if we can put a fusion drill head in the coal, I'm going to, because that's quite valuable to us if we can get it out as quickly as possible. So we've only got 18 tin bars, so yeah, we need to think about upgrading those, and copper. So we've not got enough for copper. Right, I've just noticed something, that our box here has gone black. Okay, we've still got our stuff, we've still got our storage. It gives us the total storage count now. 4 crates, total storage 8. But again, that's actually not correct. Total storage is 8 slots, okay? Because if you open up here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It can actually hold in each slot 100. So you could say it's 800. Right, okay, well, why would you... Sid has just come in and said wood boxes went black because you can now colour. Why would I want to colour wooden boxes? Wooden boxes should be brown. They're made of wood. Okay, so we're going to try on the paint gun, yeah, and we can use them. So I don't know how we're gonna get a wood colour. Like I said, I'm colour blind, so I'm just guessing here. Fine, I'll make it fucking pink. Okay, so we've got a game crash because we painted the wooden block, so we're going to ignore that. We're gonna quit. Okay, and we're going to restart again. Well, unfortunately, Sid, I don't want, personally, I think that's a waste of time, because you use storage blocks and wooden crates to just shove everything in there. It's not gonna... Okay, and it caused me to crash, so yeah, right, fine. Oh man, you know, wooden crate, I would like a wooden crate. You know, next we're going to be colouring the bloody mass storage. We'll turn into a flipping painting game. No, black. I mean, that's fucking ridiculous. Jesus Christ. Why have I now gone to 29 minutes? It was... Ugh. Okay, so we're not going to get an attack today. We're going to go and check check our copper. I think we got the copper. We were waiting for Tim, wasn't we, to get the drill head. But since we've got more time now, we'll go and have a look for our what's the name? Our biomass, because I think the biomass hits lets you get the quarry going. Oh, and again we've got to turn off this crappy fucking thing here. So Control and T there. Right, so we're going. I don't know why I didn't just use the teleporter. I'm distracted I am. Fucking hell, yes. So how are you doing, Sid, anyway? I can't remember what my game is on. I know it's on hard. I know mobs are on normal, I believe. And I think my power is on normal, and my conveyor belts are also on normal. Not too sure about anything else. Right, okay, so this was where we had got down previously, and I believe we managed to get down quite a ways. We actually did get down to toxic level, but we didn't have any toxic effect. But we're not too sure when the toxic effect comes in, because it is just one of those that it's kind of weird. In season 3 I didn't actually need a toxic unit at all, so we're hoping that this time, because it's a new game, a new season, we can have what is it, we can actually see the effects. And obviously if we can't see the effects, we can send a report to DJ and say, hey look, it's still not working for us. And the reason I'm doing this is as always, we make sure that we got enough room so we can go up and down, and if we want to use our hook, if we can still use the hook to hook us up and down quickly, then we can do. I am just getting so crap at building stairs at the moment, but this is one of the few things that you've got to do. You just have to take a little bit of time to do it. It doesn't take long. Right, so minecarts are a bit buggy. Well, we're going to be having a look at minecarts once we've got our research done. So, you know, hopefully we can point it out, and if DJ is watching, he can see what the effects are and stuff like that, so he can you know, visually see it. Because I think when we try to explain to him what's going wrong, sometimes it's easy to actually see what is going wrong. That's why the more people stream the problem, the better it is for him to see and understand what the problem is, because we can't always tell him exactly what he needs to know. Right, mostly on slopes, so I'm hoping by the weekend, if we do an hour a day on here, an hour a day on Minecraft, because I want my Minecraft server up, then we should be able to get all the research done and be able to really have a good look at minecarts. Now, I've got a bit of confusion here. This is now green, and to me this is toxic. This is a toxic level, but it's giving me, right, stone instead. It's not giving me the toxic stone. So we are okay. We'll just better check on this, because we're at 426. So 426 plus 64 is 490. So we need to make sure that we go to 490. Now, we only start collecting toxic stone when we are I don't know why it keeps doing that for. When we are down a little bit deeper. So there we start collecting toxic stone at 438. Now this is like I said, it gets a little bit confusing down here. So we are supposed to be getting a toxic effect. I don't have the toxic filter on. We still have no effect, and we're at 444. So we're not sure whether that's broken, whether it's working or not. We'll still go down, and you know, we'll just see how it goes. Now this is where I think I've got one diamond left, and this is where we're going to be getting, once we found our biomass, we're going to be getting that ready to TP down here, because obviously we don't want to run all the way down. We don't want to put it all the way down here. We want to be able to just go one way until we go and find another diamond. Hopefully the diamond making machine is still going to be up and running, and you know, still on the books. So but hopefully we can say, right, okay, you know, by now we should have been feeling sick and dizzy and stuff like that. This is what I mean. It's just not, to me, working properly. Okay, why build the toxic filter if you don't need it, you know? Yeah, but we don't need to use the grapple now because we can run up the stairs. We don't have to we don't have to what is it, we don't have to worry about the grapple because we run up quite quickly now. Oh, come on, stop lagging for fuck's sake. I've got nothing on here today. Right, so like I said, we're well into the toxic level, and by now we should have had some effect, because what's the point of having a toxic level if there's no effect? Okay, so we're coming down to the next stair level, which I said was 490. Quite surprised we haven't hit anything here. Okay, it looks like we've got a cavern here by something. Well, we got some stuff here. Ah, well, we just had a little hole. That's all we had. Right, we're at 494, 93, 92, 90. So this is actually where we should have our platform. And what we're going to do before we do anything, we're just going to cut out this little bit of room here. And we're just going to make sure that we know which way our stairs are. So we're going to be filling all of this in. We don't need any of this because it doesn't go anywhere. It's just a tiny little hole. Okay, well, you do get those pockets. I mean, that actually could have been a gas pocket. You know, it could have been something like that. So we're just, like I said, going to turn around here, clear all this, put all this in. Okay, get rid of that, and that. Okay, so there we go. Right, so we got the stair bit. We'll start the first stair off. And then what we're going to be looking for is a new ping. Okay, that's what we're going to be doing, because that is what we're looking for. Now we're not sure how deep the what's the name will go. And let's ping unknown. Got something. There we have, look, got something there, got quite a few bits here, so this looks like biomass. A few bits and pieces there. Let's go this way, because there's a few little bits and pieces over there. because I'm not really too fussed about finding a big biomass thing. What I'm looking for is a bit of biomass, then we can work on it to get a more decent biomass size. So let's ping again. Go down here, sort of roughly this way. Do a circle burrow. We're going to be going obviously for that bit there. As long as we don't come into a cave. We've got nickel here, so we're going to have to go around to that. Okay, ping unknown again. There we go, and we're getting a bit bigger there. And look, we're at 504 meters, and we still have no toxic effect, none whatsoever. We definitely do not have a toxic thing. So we definitely believe that something is wrong. Okay, so here we go. We've got it right below us here. And here we go, we got biomass here. Okay, so this is what we're looking for. This is the biomass here. Okay, this is what we've been looking for. So what we now need to do is just one shot. We do not need any more. Okay, because all we're going to be doing is going straight back up. Make sure you got it in your inventory. We have. Okay, and we're going to be going straight up there. Okay, here we go, we've got our steps there. So now we can just run straight up the steps, you see. Everybody has different mining techniques, Sid. My way is to try and find a flat surface with so I can put 3 drill heads on all at once. But with the biomass, you don't need to do that, because it lasts quite long. So what we're going to be doing, and I should remember to have done this, because we still need gold, and we've been going past it. Yeah, is we can take another lot up with us. Okay, so you can see that it's starting to take out the face here, yeah. Okay, so and then obviously we'll take the nickel, because all of this will come in good use to us. and then we'll go and get the titanium, and then we'll just skip straight up, and we'll go research it. And hopefully, like I said, I'm hoping that will give us... Did I go past the titanium? Yes, I did go past the titanium. Hopefully that will give us the recipe for what is it, the quarry, but we're not too sure where the quarry comes in. But I do know that we do need the biomass to make the missiles, and we can actually go and see what the missiles look like. Hopefully we can get a couple of bits and pieces made. I don't think we've got enough biomass, but you never know. Right, okay, so we've got our new research. We're going to see where our threat level is. 9 minutes. Okay, 9 minutes. So we're now on here, and we've got an unknown. We're going to process it. Biomass growth. No new recipes. No new projects. Okay, so we will go and check to see if we've got actually anything in here. Right. So, did we get anything new? Nothing in the drills. Okay. Anything in the power? Oh. That one we haven't got yet. Nothing in there. Right, this you can see we do not have the toxic particle filter out, and like I said, we were down 540 meters in the toxic level and still no toxic effect. So we're gonna have to make that as a requirement. So, well, when does the toxic filter, when do you actually need it? Because there's no point going to the toxic to make it. I mean, it's reasonably expensive. It's 18 lithium, 12 nickel, and 24 titanium. So it's not like you're not going to want to use it. Nothing there. Now this is the missile turret mark 1. Yeah, okay, yeah, we've got that there. And location markers, yeah. So we don't have anything new. Okay. Basic missile assembler. We've got that already. But we want to now go, look, a horrible, ugly, black square now, because they just took the colours away. I think I'll get rid of it. I don't like it. Doesn't fit the game. Absolutely horrible and disgusting. So what do we need for our bit? So we need 1 copper pipe, 1 high energy composite fuel. So we still can't make it, even though that we've got the bio, and 4 gold wire. Okay. It can't be just my world, because my world is one of the new up-to-date ones. I've had problems with toxic before. I've mentioned it before that toxic don't work. So you know, we'll have to see how it goes. Right, so we've got Henrietta on our missile bay. it's a shame that she doesn't actually do anything, because, you know, she just follows you around, you know. It's just, well, we don't know. Well, you will be reading it on the forums, because I'm going to post it on the forums again, that the toxic filter does not work, and I am not going to be starting a new season. Okay, I'm just not going to do it. Right, so we only want 2 advanced experimental pods now, so we have 1 in there. So we just want to put the last bit of gold in here, and that will be us done. We will have it done, and that is just going to be so bloody great to get this done. Okay, so well, the spider, the brown spider, the spider up here, is meant to be your friend, you know. I'm sorry to say, if he's going to turn into a boss, I hope we can just shoot him with the fucking guns. But she's a pain in the bloody arse. She's not meant to be putting her feet through here. Okay, it's so much buggy on the spider, it's unbelievable. I mean, now if you see, look, why is there that there? Why? Now if you put a block under her, see, it moves the foot. It's just ridiculous. Doesn't seem to register properly, you know. Of course, I can't see my threat level because she's in the flipping way. 2 minutes. Right. Let's go and see if we got any more of those advanced thingies done. I mean, don't bother me. She's going to block the line of sight. For see, you can move a foot up, you see. It's going to block the line of sight for the wasp, so I'm not really too fussed. So we need 1 more. That's all we need. Okay, so hopefully we get another upgrade of that soon, and and then that's it. That's all the gold we will need. So how are we doing with? Okay, so we've got nickel bars. Okay, so what are we stuck on up here? Looks like copper, tin, iron. So iron is coming in quite handy for us now. So we got tin here. We've got 26 tin, so we should be able to upgrade the coal. Not gonna really worry about the attack because we've got it all. Whoa, that's definitely faster. So maybe DJ did listen, and yeah, look, the swarm's coming in so much faster. That is much better. They still need to be coming in a lot faster though. They're still a bit too slow. Right, okay, I'll do that, Sid. I'll do that. But that was definitely a much faster attack. Normally you have to wait for them to come. But we're getting a lot of ruined stuff. Now that red one, that was going at a decent speed. That definitely was going at a decent speed. But these silver ones, these seem to be going still too slow. See, the faster that they come in, the more difficult it is to kill them, because look, you can already see we're down on the first power line. Is already down, and that was just because of a speed increase of the wasps coming in. Still need to be coming in a bit more, I think, in more random directions that don't seem to be coming in. I mean, you could overpower all of this quite easily if you had them coming in from all directions. Yeah, he's not going to add bosses yet. We do know he's not going to add bosses yet because we haven't got any guns to take out the bosses. The bosses are too big. But you know, it might be looking. I might have to add another defence line. Well, these guys are doing good here. They got him fairly close. That one was coming in quick. Look, that one was doing it, but it got killed so quick. So you probably are right, Sid, that the balancing is still being done, but it is such much improvement. We would have thought the red ones would have been a lot harder than that. But we don't seem to be getting a lot of decent drops. We just keep getting a lot of green stuff. Do we actually hit them now? Looks like we are hitting them, but our gun is very weak. Yeah, you can see that the gun now hits. I mean, look at these ones coming in. Yeah, the speed of those. That is much better speed. Lot better speed. Because all our guns are struggling. Look, all our guns have gone down. Look. And that is better. Lot better. Whoops, I didn't mean to fall down the stairs. And we lost. Look at that. We lost our battle. Look. Definitely was a much more improvement on what we were having. Very definitely improved. That last swarm that came in killed us off. That really was better. Like I said, they needed to come in faster. They did come in faster towards the end. And yeah, all well and good. Can we shoot Henrietta yet? No. So I think that's a big thumbs up on the improvement. So yeah, we are having to work now to get possibly more defences in. We're going to need a lot more because our coal is just not doing it. Yeah. So let's see what did we get. We got a lot of ruined eyes and stuff. We didn't get a lot of red at all. Yeah, basically your thing burns, yeah? You can see it set alight there. That's what happens when you lose, yeah? I don't think that would be the situation, Climax, because obviously you would you could lose very easy early on. I think it will just get more and more difficult. Yes, it does repair itself. What happens is you get a timer, yeah, and you can see where it's got let's see, power, work, coal burn efficiency. I'm not sure, but it does tell you 51 minutes. It does tell you when it's, yeah, see the power, when that power is up to 1000, it's fixed, yeah. But what would be nice would be if the hub got taken out, if all the machines switched off, yeah. So that would actually be a little bit disadvantage for us, because at the moment we could just carry on and just totally ignore it. We know now that we've got to do a lot more base defense, because we just haven't got the power for all of those waves. But yeah, that's it. Right, we're just going to see if we've finished this research, and we have. Now again, guys and girls, before you click that button where it says collect research, make sure you have got the research points, okay, and you've got to go and select your small research points, yeah. And advanced minor upgrades, it doesn't need any. But before I even go and do that, because we're coming to the end of the episode here, is I want to go and turn gold off. I don't want to make any more of the gold ones, okay, because what I want to have now is the bits coming up for the gold. I want to put them on, let's see, we want to turn that off. So I want the gold bars coming now, because we want to start making solar panels. So what we're going to be doing is these here, we're going to have a power solar plant over here, and it's going to split into 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have 5, and then that will split and power us more. Yes, we are going to go and research minecarts. That's the next one up, but I want to show people the options that they do have. So we don't need any points, so we can now go and collect that, and we've got advanced upgrades. Now you can see now that we have rolling stock, which you can see requires 5 ultimate experimental pods, which is titanium, and extra large experimental pods, which is nickel. I think that's the right way around. But if we want the next drill head, the crystal dynamics, that's going to be 25 complex experimental pods, 15 intermediate experimental pods, and 5 simplified pods. So we're gonna have a look. Which one do we do? We got 5 and 5, so that shouldn't take us too long. So we are actually going to research the rolling stock, okay, and we've got to over the next few episodes build the next 2 bits and pieces, and you know, well, good on getting an upgrade for your graphics card, mate. I need to upgrade my system. I just don't have the money to do it yet. So we've now got all the nickel bars and everything that we need, because if we look at what we've got on the nickel, we've got 121 nickel bars and we've got 207 titanium bars, so that's not going to cause us a problem at all. So we're now going to see what we've got in our research, which is our little research hub. So we've got 2 recipes. We've got an antimatter drill motor, okay, which obviously we're going to research, and we got the basic quarry. Now this is where we are going to absolutely love doing. We are going to do that, and we've got 2 projects, which is the rolling stock and crystal dynamics. So obviously we're doing the rolling stock, so we are now going to go and see what we need for the quarry. Okay, now the quarry is going to be in the mining section, hopefully. And also look, we've got T3 forced induction. Okay, now that means we can even have more stuff coming quicker and faster, and we're gonna just love it. And we've got the antimatter drill head there, and that's right. And we've got now, this is called a basic quarry. Now I did help design this, but it looks like, okay, so it digs a 10 by 10 by 1024 hole. So this is okay, this is a basic quarry, so this is not going to go as deep as it did last time, because last time we had the quarry it went down and down and down. Okay, so 1024, we're only a bit down, so that actually is good. We can go down to 1024. The unknown material in the top is sugarlight, okay, because we, like I said, we did help choose the material, so we know that we're going to need 4 sugarlight crystals for them. We're going to need 300 titanium bars, 275 nickel bars, 75 iron gears, and 48 high energy composite fuel. Now, did we get anything else because of the research? Because we can't do the quarry until we can make the high composite fuel. They're just not going to happen. So it doesn't look like we can. Okay, because we need to make high composite fuel, and we can't make high composite fuel until that's laboratory. Yeah, so we can't even build the quarry because we can't make the high composite energy fuel. So yeah, we'll do the boxes tomorrow. So yeah, until we can actually do the high energy composite fuel, we can't make the basic quarry. Okay, so I don't know where. I'm presuming the high energy fuel maker is going to be on the crystal dynamics. So I think that's going to be there, but we do want the rolling stock. That shouldn't be too bad, but we'll see how we do. We might do the rolling stock research over the weekend, and we might start off with the crystal dynamics because we have everything set up for the crystal dynamics. So we'll have a look at that. So that's going to conclude it for this episode, because we are during the week, we're not on our holiday, and we will what's the name, get a lot more done when we are on holiday, because obviously we can have a whole 8 hours of streaming FortressCraft Evolved. If you guys and girls want me to do that, just leave me a comment, yeah. And we're going to go over to our Minecraft now. Okay, we're going to do an hour on there, and we're going to get that done. And it's been fun, guys. I'm very pleased with the wasp performance. That is absolutely fantastic, and we've got to work on that. So thanks for watching. We'll see you soon, and we're going to switch over to the Minecraft. Bye for now.